Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about some strange behavior, some weird behavior by Muslims from Indonesia during Hajj season this year. Hajj season just ended a few days ago, several days ago, maybe 4 days ago. They finished on the 5 days ago. Last Sunday was their last day. And Indonesia, as you all know, is a country with the largest Muslim population in the world. Over 220 million Muslims. The Hajj quota for year 2025 for Indonesia will be 221,000 pilgrims for 2025. 1% of the population of Indonesia is set to go for Hajj in 2025. Very big number. But many of them, they have a very strange behavior, and it's pretty embarrassing actually. I want to share you the video. Let us take a look. First, this lady here, not the one you see in the picture, but the one who's holding the camera, the one who's holding the cell phone, praying in front of Kaaba, asking for 100 million rupiahs, which is about $9,000. Let me play the video a little bit. Let me go back and
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ya Allah, hamba berdoa untuk diri sendiri, ya Allah. Hamba mendoakan diri sendiri, ya Allah. Tolong ijabah, ya Allah. Ya Allah, berikanlah kepada hamba, ya Allah, uang 100 juta minggu-minggu ini, ya Allah. Tolong kabulkan, ya Allah.
let me translate. Ya Allah, please give me money. 100 million rupiahs by this coming week. Please, Ya Allah. That's what she was saying. It is crazy, right? I mean, to go for Hajj and then asking for $9,000. I mean, probably the uh, the cost is about $9,000, depending on the class of the room. So maybe she just asked the money back, right? But it's still strange how, regardless. And now the next video is even weirder. You see this woman? She's holding Kufar's money from US. She's holding 100 US dollars, also in front of Kaaba, asking for money. There you go. She's asking for money in front of Kaaba. These people asking for money from Allah. Next. This one, even this man also asking for the same thing, asking for money while banging the Kaaba with his hands. There you go. That guy is also from Indonesia. That guy is probably from Indonesia too. This is some strange behavior. I mean, I never actually knew this. When I was talking about this to a couple of people, from Bangladesh and one from India, they're Muslims, and right away they know, because this is, I mean, this is, many people do this actually. Many people do this. And let us take a look at this another video here. The lady in front of you here, in front of Kaaba, she dances. She danced in front of Kaaba. Let me show you.
Menunaikan ibadah haji di Tanah Suci adalah impian sebagian besar umat muslim di
There you
seluruh
go.
dunia. Selain menjadi rukun,
You see? As you can see, this is the behavior of Hajj pilgrims from Indonesia. They dance, they do TikTok dance, and they play games in front of Kaaba. Let me show you another video of the person who's playing game. There you go. This person is actually sitting in front of Kaaba.
game di smartphone. Meskipun dia berada di hadapan multazam, tempat yang diyakini sebagai tempat mustajab untuk berdoa.
As you can see. And the last one is another guy here at the end. Okay, there. You see, there's a lot of graffiti there, people writing their names with marker. And this guy, I don't know what he's writing there, what he wrote there, but he wrote using his spit. He used his spit. Let us take a look. Yep, pretty disgusting. And actually, some people they watch this too. Some people they watch this, and probably I don't know. To me, this is very strange. You know, like people from different country they come from so many different countries. They come and then they have this kind of strange. They have the notion that in front of Kaaba is the right place to ask for money. Even now I'm not a Muslim and I always criticize Islam, but to see something like that actually makes me sad. Even more. I mean, it makes me sadder. How people they are so. I understand people they have problems, a lot of problems with financial, especially this past 3 years, perhaps the interest rate has gone up everywhere. If you're paying mortgage or you have car payments, you have hard time. But to ask money from God is I don't think this is appropriate ever. I don't ask for money. I personally don't ask for money because I do believe if it's my financial, God will take care of it. I will do whatever it takes for me to provide, to bring home enough to pay for my expenses. But well, as long as a legal way, I mean, like it's not. I don't take money under the table. I pay my taxes. I don't. But if I don't have enough money, then I will try to get second job. If necessary, three jobs. But I will not resort to my God and make him and lower down my God to be like a genie. My God is not a genie who I can ask money from. He will take care of it. Anyway, let's continue. So many hundreds of pilgrims, they were going for pilgrimage, but when they came to Saudi Arabia, they could not do their Hajj. They could not leave the airport, and they got deported. Because in Indonesia there are so many agencies are fake, and instead of using special visa for Hajj, they gave them visitor visa. Their travel agents are not, maybe, I don't know. So they lost their money. As you can see here, hundreds of prospective Hajj pilgrims from Sidrap Regency, South Sulawesi, faced a disappointing setback as they were denied entry to Saudi Arabia recently. Upon arrival at King Abdul Aziz Airport, they were detained by local authorities for reportedly attempting to enter the country using visit visas instead of Hajj visas. Because during Hajj season, you cannot visit Saudi Arabia using just a visitor visa. You cannot even do Umrah for that. Umrah season, there's no Umrah during Hajj. If you want to do Umrah, then you can do it after Hajj or before, but not during Hajj. So many of them, so many people lost their money because they got this kind of travel agents, the fake ones. And apart from that, the last news from me. This is not from Indonesia, but this is just from Makkah. Over 1,000 Hajj pilgrims died this year because the temperature was approaching 52 degrees Celsius. And I was listening to that news uh, 2 days ago, actually yesterday. The news said not only the old people, not only old people died. Some of them, or many of them, were actually young people. And when I watched the news, I mean, they showed some videos, right? Some video footage. And the craziest part is dead bodies are left on the street, and nobody bother to put them into a better position. Just people laying on the road on the sidewalk. But if in the West, in even in Wild West like USA, if you see someone like that, and when 1.8 million people go walking past, there are many people will approach that person and ask if he's okay. Well, that person in the footage actually dead. But in front of house of Allah, nobody cared. Nobody cared. There's it is it's almost like actually the other day also I watched one video of a woman trying to touch from Indonesia, trying to touch Blackstone, and then there's a foreigner man hold her arm and pull her, helping her, quote unquote, helping her to touch the black stone. And she was so happy. Do you see what happened? Somebody who is not her relative, not her husband, not her mahram, touching her, holding her hand in front of Kaaba, and it is halal. But if the same person doing things like that in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Indonesia, it's haram. But now, because it's in front of house of Allah, it's halal. Very, very strange. The way Muslim things are, the way they think is very, very hard to understand. Sometimes it's very backward. It's very, It's very, very hard to understand. And in front of house of Allah, you see, if you see the picture in the middle here, a man just lay down, people just walk by him. Nobody will be bothered to ask, are you okay? Do you need water? Nope. So many people, when they're doing tawaf, when they walk around Kaaba, so many people they are falling. There was a video just I watched recently, an elderly from Indonesia. So many people they are pushing, right? Pushing just to touch the black stone. And she was an old lady, she was crying. Nobody cared. There, this big man, so many men, they're big. None of them they stop and asking the lady or trying to help the lady. A lot of Muslims sometimes they get trampled, they got injured, and many people died because of that. Old people they fell. Once you fall during tawaf, that's it. If you're old, that's it. You cannot get up. People just tap on you. Muslims are their behavior in front of Kaaba. If it's not, it's not very good. I mean, there's no change. How they do stuff in their daily life, regular life, and in front of Kaaba, there's no difference. You think because it's in front of Kaaba, they will care more. Nope. Once they leave Kaaba, once they leave um, the Hajj, once the Hajj finish, and then they care about the Palestinians, help the Palestinians. And just a few days ago, they walked over an old lady. They trampled over her body. Can you believe this is a religion from God? Anyway, that's all from me for today. Whether you're a Muslim or a Christian, God bless you all. Have a nice life.